Keep it here on 12 News.
I-17 takes you in two directions, north and south. But what about east and west? Unlike most interstates, I-17 is unique because it's located entirely in Arizona, cutting through the center of the state, connecting Phoenix with Flagstaff. Construction started in 1965, and by its completion in 1978, the four-lane highway would wind its way through the capital city, through the high desert, and into the Coconino National Forest. I-17 is considered one of the most scenic interstate highways in the country as you gain more than a mile in altitude between the valley and the high country. While you're whizzing by at 75 miles an hour, you may not even give those signs along the highway a second thought. But with colorful names like Black Canyon City, Camp Verde, and New River, you have to be a little curious where those signs might lead you. So today, we are heading off the highway and going wherever the roads less traveled take us.
What's your specialty of the house? Green chili burritos with a meatball on top?
No, silly girl.
Silly girl.
Is it really good?
Yes.
Okay,
Here.
I want to try a piece.
We are a nudist destination facility.
The people that get looked at the most are the ones walking around with clothes on.
I-17 may be less storied than Route 66, but we're going to change that. The mother of all Arizona roads.
So in a sense, this is a prehistoric I-17. People would travel along this route on their way north.
The Deer Valley Rock Art Center is home to the largest concentration of Native American petroglyphs in Phoenix and hosts one of the top archaeological programs in the U.S. Cassandra Hernandez is the museum's programs coordinator.
We are in Deer Valley, and this is managed by the Arizona State University School of Human Evolution and Social Change. We are their public facility that educates people about archaeology and desert ecology.
It may be 47 acres of desert, but it's not like we're in the middle of nowhere.
We are an urban oasis. If you look to our right, we have the roofs of houses, and then here we are in the middle of the wilderness, surrounded by desert life. And this is a place where for thousands of years, people left marks on rocks. We call these marks petroglyphs, and these convey messages, perhaps about territories, about religion, about resources.
The more than 1,500 petroglyphs found on this hillside are a living culture. While their meanings may not be fully understood, we do know that this was a major corridor to the north.
People used to travel along rivers or streams for obvious reasons. We need access to water. And so this was a very well-traveled route to areas in the north where other peoples lived. And for the Hohokam, this would have been one of their outposts where they had access to resources that they didn't have access to in the main center, which is now downtown Phoenix.
Archaeologists have concluded that three groups were here.
The first one is the Archaic, and they lived in Arizona from about 5000 BC to about 300 AD. And they were the first peoples in Arizona. The Hohokam were here. And as we know, they're the largest community in what is now Phoenix. And also the Patayan, who are in the western part of the state. We don't get to hear much about them, but they were also part nomadic and then also had farming and traded extensively with Hohokam and other groups.
A prehistoric tourist destination.
So this is a very unique place where we can understand, the relationship of people in the past to their land, and then think about, meaningful human modifications to the landscape. We have also left significant marks, probably more marks in the last 40 years than in the 7,000 years combined that prehistoric peoples were here. We have a dam, we have a museum, we have, you know, houses and neighborhoods. And so this is a place where we can understand our identities as desert peoples and the ways that we modify the landscape to reflect our culture. And it's not just a nature preserve, and it's not just an archaeological site, and it's not just a place where you can erase yourself from the picture and only think about the past. It's a place that implicates you when you come in, that you are forced to look at yourself and understand your surroundings in a new way.
Still nomadic, traveling north and south along I-17 in search of a new destination. Next stop, New River. And it's here where we're truly going to discover parts unknown. This is Shangri-La.
Shangri-La Ranch is a nudist destination facility.
Yep, you heard that right.
We are an RV park, a mobile home park, guest ranch, and day tripping facility.
Shangri-La is the fictional name of the magical utopia described in the 1933 novel Lost Horizon. The name has become synonymous with any earthly paradise. This nudist paradise happens to be family-friendly.
Anything you do here, you would do in front of your mother, in front of your grandmother, you would do at church. You wouldn't do anything to offend anyone there. You don't do anything to offend anyone here. And kids are natural nudists. Try keeping clothes on little children.
And the folks here are downright friendly too. More than 80 permanent residents call Shangri-La home. And just like any other community, folks stop and chat, they walk their dogs, they make home repairs. But this isn't a nudist commune or colony, it's more like a village. Neighbors get together for cocktail parties, knock back a few beers and a few balls. As you can see, most folks choose to go naked, but you can dress. They even sell a few fun numbers in the gift shop.
Clothing optional means you don't need to be nude, but for the most part, most people are, weather permitting. They're here to be naked and enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the pools.
But that option has limits. If you're in the pool, then it's no shirt, no shoes, and, well, bottoms off.
Once you skinny dip, you don't ever want to put a suit on again.
And there is something called nudist etiquette.
Nudist etiquette is there's always a barrier between you and wherever you're sitting, a towel, a shirt, whatever. You don't stare at anybody. Always eye contact. There's no reason to look at anybody. We've all got the same parts. Nature as nature was intended.
Here, clothes do not make the man.
When you remove your clothing, you're kind of vulnerable, you know?
After more than 20 years in the military, Alan Christensen retired and now spends his winters at Shangri-La.
Clothes are a disguise that we wear. I mean, we put on our business suits, or in my case, I wore a uniform for 23 years. And I was the uniform. And I think people do that to a lesser degree in society. When you go out that door, you dress to impress, right? Around here, we don't dress, and people are not impressed.
But you still have that option. Or you can test the waters.
The water's perfect, come on in.
You can always leave your hat on.
So they tell me this is one of the most popular pies here at Rock Springs, the Jack Daniel's Pecan Pie. I would eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day.
Arizona Highways Television is brought to you by APS, the Arizona Commerce Authority, Wells Fargo, the Arizona Office of Tourism, and the Arizona Lottery.
Our day starts with one simple question. What's next for Arizona? Next is meeting tomorrow's energy needs with cleaner, more efficient power plants. Next is a solar plant that stores energy during the day to power Arizona at night. Next is energy so reliable, you never give it a second thought.
Next is our job, and it's happening right now.
The future of energy is bright. See what's next at APS.com.
The great deals at Living Spaces just got even better with the grand opening of our new clearance center in Phoenix. Shop a great selection of queen beds under $200 and over 20 queen beds under $400. Plus, find nightstands starting at just $70, dressers starting at $195, and solid pine twin bunk beds made right here in Phoenix for just $295. Don't miss these great deals at the grand opening of the Living Spaces Clearance Center in Phoenix or our Scottsdale showroom.
There's nothing more desirable and rare than a piece of vintage jewelry. For the finest in vintage elegance, shop London Gold Jewelry. Watches, rings, bracelets, earrings, ageless designs from names you know. Purchased from estates, brilliantly restored, and placed on sale at remarkably attractive prices. Unique and classic designs from the one name you know and depend upon for the finest in jewelry.
London Gold, it's the best.
Uh-huh. Honey, I got this. We got this, right? Dry cleaning done. Gift for your aunt. Done.
Today we're going to be talking about your body after baby.
Yep, we're done. Okay, let's get some lunch. Yes! All right. Yes, honey, all natural, everything. Done. Ah, I forgot to check. Done.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
Arizona Highways Magazine is your monthly guide to the engaging people and amazing places that make Arizona so unforgettable. Order your subscription today and receive a full year for just $24. Visit ArizonaHighways.com.
We're at Rock Springs in Rock Springs, Arizona, exit 242 off of I-17.
Rock Springs is about 45 minutes north of Phoenix, and it just happens to be the pie capital of the state and beyond.
Honestly, we sell 200 to 350 pies a day, and that's including slices in the cafe.
Oh, that's nice.
Rock Springs Cafe started in 1918 when it was nothing more than a tent-covered general store and a stagecoach stop. Today, they are purveyors of pie all over the state and around the country.
We have 9 different fruits. We have traditional apple, we have peach, we have blackberry, then we have a rhubarb, we have a strawberry rhubarb.
I think the best one I've had so far are the crumble pies, the crumb pies. Peach crumb is absolutely delicious. Most of the guys that I buy pies for, they like the JD pecan pie.
We have a butterscotch cream, we have a peanut butter pie, our apple bourbon, which has cranberries and nuts in it, and it's just like mounded. It's like 2.5 pounds of pie.
Rock Springs resident and local historian Michael Sanford loves the cafe so much he wrote a book on its history. And he's definitely in it for the pie.
My favorite pie was the mixed berry crumb. It's a centennial pie. It has all the great flavors as every berry that's in it.
Rock Springs serves up more than just pie. It is, after all, a cafe.
In the mornings, it's, you know, come get really good breakfast, omelets, homemade biscuits and gravy. And then at lunchtime, we just fill up with people that want burgers and our wild turkey sandwiches and our famous pulled pork Reuben, which is very unique. And then at dinner time, people come in for our smoked brisket, our pork ribs. We have a Southwest macaroni that has green chilies and bacon in it.
When it comes to how many fly off the shelves and out the door, well, there really aren't any pie-in-the-sky numbers.
In a month, it's anywhere from 7,000 to 9,000, also including slices and whole pies. And then in a year, it was 85 to 108,000 in slices and whole pies.
We make the meringue from scratch every day. It's a egg whites, cream of tartar, and a simple sugar syrup.
Okay. All right, so we smooth it
a nice
on.
dome, and you have the peaks.
That looks delicious.
And you want them to be...
So what do you mean peaks? Why do we have to have peaks?
Because it's a dramatic effect.
Oh, wow, this is serious business here. She's bringing in the fire torch.
technique that you gotta push straight down and pull up. See,
Okay.
like that.
Let's try it one more time. Some reason it's just not working as well as Andrea.
Practice, Robin. It really does. So don't feel bad. It takes months.
I'm feeling very months. I don't have months. All right, I'm ready to toast.
Okay.
Spin and toast. Okay, I think my pie's done. What do you think?
That is very nice.
Voila.
Beautiful.
Lemon meringue a la Robin. Not bad.
Uh-huh. Honey, I got this. You got this, right? Dry cleaning done. Gift for your aunt. Done.
Today we're going to be talking about your body after baby.
Yep, we're done. Okay, let's get some lunch. Yes! All right. Yes, honey, all natural, everything. Done. Ah, I forgot to check. Done.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
The first step to a beautiful home is Monterey Tile. The first step to a beautiful home is right through our front door. The first step to quality when you come into our store. Make the next step that you take, the one that makes you smile. The first step to a beautiful home is Monterey Tile.
London Gold. Scottsdale, Chandler, Arrowhead. LondonGold.com.
Our day starts with one simple question. What's next for Arizona? Next is helping this neighborhood go solar and studying how to make renewable energy more reliable. Next is innovative new technology that makes our electricity grid safer and smarter.
Next is our job, and it's happening right now, so we can power whatever you plug in next.
The future of energy is bright. See what's next at APS.com.
Black Canyon City looks more like Brown Canyons and not much of a city from the highway. But if you take exit 242 and head about 2 miles, you will find the perfect spot to chill out.
Is that what we have in the burger?
Welcome to Chihuahua Chill Grill. It's basically a food truck with a permanent space. It does not have wheels. It doesn't need them. Out of 7 restaurants in Black Canyon City, the Chill Grill is consistently voted #1.
That's great for somebody from back east coming out here making Mexican food.
Forget Condé Nast and AAA Diamond. The people who really count give this place 5 stars.
Hi, can I take your order?
Yes, what is the special of the day?
Well, we have on our special board down there, we have green chili pork burrito, fish taco, hot dogs, and mozzarella sticks.
What should I order? Green chili burrito it is.
It's always fresh. And you know Ron's the big cook, and he does an awesome job.
All right, introducing Ronnie White, owner, chef, chief bottle washer. I just want to know, what makes the Chill Grill the #1 restaurant on TripAdvisor in Black Canyon City?
Well, first of all, the food, specialty of the food, and all the people from the state and all over the country who come here to visit. They just love it.
How do people find out about your place? I mean, you don't have any advertising. You really don't have much signage, and lots of people go from Phoenix up north on I-17, and they just kind of pass you right by.
No, they don't pass us right by. They're on TripAdvisor. We're on the biggest website in Europe. It's the one place to stop on the way to Sedona in the Grand Canyon.
So what you're saying here is that you're big in Europe. You're kind of a big deal there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are a big deal.
So people in Germany are saying, God, we got to go to Black Canyon City and hang out at the Chill Grill, at Ronnie's place.
When we're coming, well, the first thing they tell me, we're flying into Phoenix Sky Harbor. They get in their rent-a-car, and this is the first stop they come. Believe it or not, we had some people from down under stop by, and they were just blown away. They did ask me if I had rattlesnake here.
Yeah.
So I don't do rattlesnake.
So what is the specialty of the house?
Because given that you are Italian,
Right.
so do you do like green chili burritos with meatballs on top?
No, we do, silly girl. We do green chili, homemade shredded green chili on the burrito, but I do something special no one else does. I have a little secret. I do my tortillas.
Oh, so what do you do? Tell us. Tell us the secret.
I couldn't do that.
Let's see him work his magic.
Now we're going to put a little crisp on there. All right.
What are you making right here, by the way?
This is a fish taco. Normally, I broil it, but today we're frying it because it's Friday, and Friday we fry it.
Should I watch your fish?
No. Get your hands off there, lady. I come right here.
The kitchen may be small, but the flavors are big.
Nothing's frozen here. Everything's handmade. Here we go. Watch.
Watch the technique. It's kind of the...
It's like a meatball.
It is like a meatball. There
See,
we
look,
go.
look, see?
Ronnie is an Italian guy from New Hampshire, after all. And since he won't divulge his secrets, he keeps you guessing.
Every week we change everything around, from our outdoor bars, the outdoor dining, to our venue of bands. And is it country western this weekend? Is it rock and roll? Is it a guy on the piano, a fiddler, or something of that sort?
So coming to the Chill Grill is not just about coming to eat. It's about the whole experience.
It's the whole experience. Once you come in through the gate, you forget about the outside world for about 15 minutes.
And Ronnie's tacos?
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
This is called lattice work. We also do a crumb topping or a plain pastry topping, but this is popular. It's charming.
It is charming. Is it difficult to make?
No, not really. Well, it's weaving 101, so once you know what you're doing, it's all right. I've already started one, as you can see. So you're going to put 3, 2 on the edge and 1 in the middle.
2 on the edge, 1 on the middle.
Okay. Put 1 here and 1 here. Okay, now it gets a little trickier because the pieces that are underneath.
I'm glad
first
we
3
started off with something. Oh.
Throw them back.
Oh. Wait a minute. Which one? So you did all 3 pieces?
The first 3 you did. So then you throw your second 2 back that are under.
This is like a crossword puzzle. This is like doing the Rubik's Cube.
Kinda, sure. You've taken up all your space, so that's good. Normally we do 5 and 5.
Does it matter?
No, it does not matter.
I mean, do people come in here and go, oh, there's only 4?
I hope not.
So now?
And now you crimp.
Okay, now
and you want to
crimping.
make it stick, so kind of try and get to the edge.
I kind of like the crimping part. Jan, this is fun.
It is fun. I always say pie is a happy thing.
This is just to brown the top,
Brown
right?
the top in a nice golden brown, yes.
I will have to say, Jan, that I think that I'm a better lattice maker than meringue.
I'd say yours looks great.
Arizona Highways Television is brought to you by APS, the Arizona Commerce Authority, Wells Fargo, the Arizona Office of Tourism, and the Arizona Lottery.
Every day in this great state, connections are made, and it's our job to connect you to the things that matter. It's more than flashing lights and police tape, giant storms, and searing heat. Every story from every corner of every community. It may not be breaking news, but it's still a story worth telling. The team you trust will wake up early and stay up late to help tell every story, big and small. We're 12 News.
And we're connecting Arizona.
Our day starts with one simple question. What's next for Arizona? Next is meeting tomorrow's energy needs with cleaner, more efficient power plants. Next is a solar plant that stores energy during the day to power Arizona at night. Next is energy so reliable, you never give it a second thought.
Next is our job, and it's happening right now.
The future of energy is bright. See what's next at aps.com.
Honey, I got this. We got this, right? Dry cleaning done. Gift for your aunt. Done.
Today we're going to be talking about your body after baby.
Yep, we're done. Okay, let's get some lunch. Yes! All right. Yes, honey, all natural, everything. Done. Ah, I forgot to check. Done.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
Arizona Highways Magazine is your monthly guide to the engaging people and amazing places that make Arizona so unforgettable. Order your subscription today and receive a full year for just $24. Visit ArizonaHighways.com.
Well, it's hard to miss the big yellow flute player just off I-17 in Camp Verde. Standing 32 feet tall, the steel statue is known as the world's largest Kokopelli. The Navajo Indian god of wealth and fertility is a symbol seen across the Southwest. But this one serves as a giant billboard for the crazy Kokopelli trading post. Made of quarter-inch plate steel, it's hand-shaped and welded, weighing it at a whopping 5.5 tons. As you head further north up I-17, the change in latitude leads to a change in scenery, from saguaros to sycamores. East of the highway, the Verde River flows south and is one of Arizona's only 2 wild and scenic rivers. Today, we're going down the Verde River. And you know, it looks a little mild to me, but I'm pretty sure there's at least one part of me that's gonna get wet. So let's go.
Not as many people know about this. This is a little, hidden gem, and so you're not going to have, the massive crowds of people.
And it's very green.
Yeah.
Richard Lynch runs Sedona Adventure Tours and is helping us to navigate our way down the Verde. Describe to me the tubing experience from your perspective and then other folks who've you taken tubing down the river.
Oh, it just blows people away that there's water in the desert. Like, oh my God, and there's this much water that you can actually tube. It's about a 2-hour tubing trip. You end up right here where we're at, and you can do it all day long.
The term wild river simply means that it's virtually untouched by development and is in near natural condition. But that doesn't mean you won't get a wild ride. It's a gentler water adventure.
Yeah, but there's nice little chutes. We got little sporty we got Flush and Swirl. We have the Room of Doom. There's all kinds of fun.
The Room of Doom?
The Room of Doom. The Cliffs of Insanity. I mean, there's all kinds of fun.
And watch out for those shallow spots. You don't want to bottom out before you reach the end of the river. Off the beaten path, the road less traveled. They're both travelers' cliché. So why don't you just pick an exit and get off the highway? Oh, and while you're at it, grab a slice of pie. Who knows? You might discover a new flavor or an old favorite.
Try a piece of pie? Why, sure. We'll try a piece of pie.
But full disclaimer, this is my first pie ever.
Your first pie ever?
The first pie that I have ever made in my entire life.
Well, I thank you for the honor. Yeah.
200 millimeters of Alex stuff in his face.
Did you see I got airborne for a second?
Yeah.
Did you see me? I was flying through the air.
And her hair didn't get wet.
And my hair didn't get wet. I'm like Supergirl of the water. And I
Hurry into the